Yo, yo, yo! What's good? What is good, chat? I think we should be live right about now. See who's the first to join. Oh, it feels good to be back streaming. Whoa! Damn, this shit actually kind of makes me look. I kind of look semi-jacked in this shirt. Damn. What's going on, guys? Hope we're good. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. It feels good. It feels good to be streaming consistently. I never thought I'd see the day, but I've proved myself wrong ultimately. To be honest. Good afternoon, Nathan. How are you going, mate? Thanks for coming in, bro. Honestly, I know it's like middle of the day over there, so thank you for popping in, bro. Means a lot to me. What an absolute guy. We'll wait for a few more people to pop in, and then we'll get to it, guys. And then we'll get to it. Yeah. Literally just like a little Q&A stream or whatever. I was like, God, what am I gonna do today? I actually genuinely had no idea what I was going to stream. But yeah, I just wanted to do like just a little catch up or whatever, because you know, I want to be streaming consistent, and I have the best community on YouTube. I want to build the loyalty back up again, you know. So yeah, here we are ultimately. So yeah, what's up, Nathan? How you going? Thoughts on West Ham versus Chelsea, bro? Dead set. One of the worst games of football I've watched. Besides the Paqueta goal, which was incredible. That was a very, very frustrating game to watch. Just because, you know, we're a better club than that. But we've just had a horrible transfer window as well. I mean, like, you've brought in like a young left back, a striker in his fucking early to mid 30s. Like, you just haven't made the changes you needed to make, especially off the back of a like a poor season last year as well. The Road Dog has joined the stream. What's going on, Road Dog? Road Diggity asks, what's your streaming goal? Streaming goal right now is literally just to be consistent. Stream 2 to 3 times a week. Build up a loyal audience, and then, yeah, hopefully monetization by the end of the year. That's my goal. To get back monetization. Not that money is my be all and end all goal, but it is definitely a driving factor for making content, for sure. When you know you can get a little bit of coin on the back of it as well. So I would definitely say that, bro. Thanks for popping in, though. Thank you for popping in, and thank you to everybody who's popping in so far. Feel free to say hi. I'll wait another couple minutes before we jump into any of the quizzes and the fun little things, the fun little games and tier lists that I have planned. Now, this is what I want to see on a Monday night. Harley, what is going on, my bro? Yeah, it's a little bit late, man. I know, like, some people might be in bed, but I thought, it's probably when the majority of people are on YouTube anyway. So, yeah, I'm glad. Thanks for popping in, bro. Thanks for popping in. And dude, you were smoking them on the Saturday, man. I think it's gonna be a good year for you, Ali. Good year for you, bro. I'm looking forward to seeing you, man. And I'm glad you're smashing in the gym as well. All right, guys. Thanks for popping in. I think we're gonna hold on. I'm just gonna get the stream up on another screen so I can read my chat, because I'm gonna use my laptop again to do the quizzes. So I'll get the quizzes up, which I'm sure a lot of you lads love. You guys loved it last time. It was really, really fun, and yeah, noticed got plenty of good engagement and interaction. So hoping to match that again this stream. Let's get into it. Hope you're doing well, Alfie, especially after that horrible loss from West Ham, mate. I know, feel your pain. Alright, chat. Let's get into it. I in front of me right now, I have the Football 11 quizzes. Now, we loved these last time because yeah, really tested our ball knowledge. So let me know in the chat what ones do you think we should start off with first. And obviously I will use a little bit of your help in the chat, but I don't want to use all of your help. And also, yeah, feel free to play along as well. I've left the links in the description if you want to come and join and play along with me too. I left after 15 minutes. Yeah, that's totally valid, bro. That's really valid, to be honest. Yeah, I think a lot of fans I saw were leaving after 60 minutes. Well, I mean, it was 5-1 by that point anyway. You little white boy. I'll take that. That's a compliment. Thanks for joining, Benny Hill. How you going, lad? Bro, this shirt actually low-key makes me look yoked. I'm just gonna hold up. I'm just gonna get up this shit. Listen, bro. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to mog anyone, but I mean, fucking look at my biceps in this shit, bro, and the triceps. They kind of be peaking. NGL. So, yeah, maybe a little bit of a sleeper build. So, yeah, stop chatting shit, maybe. Anyway, let's get back into it. West Ham get battered everywhere they go. I can't even argue against that right now. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm very good. Esteval's a special player. Yeah, I know. There are a lot of good young players coming through, man. I don't know what the fuck they're feeding these young kids nowadays, but I'm Ung status, bro. I'm 23 now, so... yeah, I'm washed. Let's start with Football Pyramid. This was genuinely, I think, my favorite one we did last time, so I want to do it. And we're going to go by Serie A appearances. Hopefully that's all in frame. I think you guys should be able to see that. So it's... the first player, let me scroll down a little bit because you guys should be able to see about now, yeah. Raja Nangolan. By the way, fun little fact for you. I don't know, maybe this isn't a fact, maybe I'm just speculating, but I'm pretty sure I heard this somewhere on the internet. Raja Nangolan was a pack smoker a day. So it proves that if you can, if you smoke cigarettes, it doesn't define you. You can still go pro as a footballer. Raja Nangolan did, and fucking Raja Nangolan's prime needed to be studied. However, longevity-wise, wasn't around forever. Had a real big peak few seasons at Roma, and I don't know where he was before then. If anybody wants to let me know, then let me know. My boy João Pedro getting the fantasy points. Bro, I'm so frustrated. I just need to fucking have a crash out right now, right? And a reasonable crash out at this point. Because we play fantasy draft in my group of mates, like who I went to school with. And I'm having a pretty good week. I'm on like 50 points at the moment, which is pretty good for draft because you don't get a captain either. And the guy I'm versing used auto picks the whole way through. He's on 70 points and he still has Salah and Ekitike to play. He had Timber and Calafiori in his defense, combined points of 37. Anyway, I'm going to put Nangolan in 8 because I feel like he actually didn't play a super amount of games. This is really going to test our ball knowledge, guys. I don't think many people have much Serie A ball knowledge, but he was at Inter as well. Yeah, he was at Inter. Are we going Zano? If you're with Dane Laurie, tell her I say hi as well. Unfortunately, you can't make fun of me on Hinge this stream, bro. Vieri, well, he got an icon card on FIFA, but he was before my time. So I assume he's a little bit of a Serie A legend. Nobody give away anything in the chat, but surely Vieri's played a fair few games. I've had a shit week on FPL, yeah, well, I've still got Mo Salah to captain, so I could potentially bring it back. Need to put my phone on D, bro. D. My mate captain Bruno Fernandes. Well, yeah. I mean, it's United for you, bro. That's United for you. I'm going to put Vieri in 4. I forgot Ronaldinho played in the Serie A. He did, didn't he? He played for AC Milan. But he wouldn't have been there for many seasons. He surely would have played the majority of his career at Barcelona, right? And then, so I'm assuming he's played less games than Nangolan. I'm going to chuck him in 9. Ibrahimovic, well, Ibra was at Inter, but Ibra moved a lot of clubs. I know that. I know Ibra had a long career, but surely let's chuck Vieri in like fucking. Okay, do I have to wait until? Okay, shit. Well, we gotta wait until later. Ibra is okay. We know we can swap them. Ibra's got to be like down in 7 or some shit. Surely, chat. He wouldn't. I don't know why it won't. Okay, mate. Can I put him into a vacant spot? That would be nice because Nainggolan definitely. I don't think Nainggolan will be 4 on this list. Vidal. We haven't got Vidal here. Sanchez. I assume this is Alexis Sanchez, who also played for Inter, I think, but towards the end of his career. I might be wrong. Toddy played all his career at Roma. Yeah, if we get Toddy, then he's going to be up there. Yeah, I assume, yeah, Vieri's gonna be up there. Well, let me chuck Sanchez in 7. I'm assuming it's Alexis Sanchez. So, bro, he played like no more than it would have been 2 seasons at Inter. Surely we'll swap him with Ibra, and honestly, maybe even Ronaldinho. I don't know how many seasons Ronaldinho played for. Mauro Icardi, another fucking player who played a long time in the Serie A. Come to think of it, for all I really know, I know he's in Turkey now, but Mauro Icardi also played for Inter, I think, but I think he was also at another club. I want to say Roma, but I feel like I'm wrong. Chat, help me out here. But Icardi's got to be higher than these 3, I'd like to assume. Yeah, well, I mean, so we're going off the players that is next. So it's not like the top 10 Serie A appearances of all time. It is specifically the 10 players that are going to be chosen, and we don't know who the next one's going to be. So I'm going to chuck Icardi in 5, swap him with Nainggolan. Then we've got Vieira. Bro, Vieira. Did Vieira play in... Because Vieira, if this is the Vieira I'm thinking of, then he played a lot of his career at Arsenal, right? Vieira captained Arsenal. So I assume he couldn't have been in the Serie A forever. Maybe towards the start of his career. Chat, you got to help me out here. This is... Like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we got all of these wrong. Fikayo Tomori, bro, has to be in like 10th, surely. Has played, what? He's playing the Serie A, this is probably his 2nd or 3rd season. He'd be towards the back. Ramsey... Well, Ramsey is again, would have to be towards the bottom. Let's move all of these guys up 1. Because I don't think... Ramsey would have gone to the Serie A for no more than a couple seasons, I know that for sure. Sigurdsson, a fan favourite, yes. A fan favourite, especially of yours, Adrian, for sure. Sanchez played for Udinese as well. Okay, that's ball knowledge. I didn't know that. Buffon's up there. Brother, I'm telling you, it's irrelevant. He's irrelevant to this fucking tier list because we haven't got him, Benny. Will there be a return of a pro club stream for FC26? 100%. I don't want to say 100%, but 95%. I've had a lot of people ask me. It's just sort of irrelevant doing one on FC25 at this point because no one's really playing. Okay, well, I don't know how many years No, last time we did this fucking tier list, I remember, chat. I remember we got La Liga appearances and we put Zidane somewhere up there. He had like 161 La Liga appearances. He was there for no more than a few seasons. So Zidane has to be up there for Serie A appearances, I'm telling you. Zidane has to be up there. Icardi has to be up there. Maybe put Alexis Sanchez ahead of Ramsey, I assume. Ramsey and Tomori, I assume, will put towards the bottom. I don't know how long Vieira... I'm worried about this like little middle segment. I'm relatively confident that we've got 1, 2, and 3. They might be in the wrong order, but I'm relatively confident that we've got them right. Buffon... Fuck it, I know Buffon's up there, mate. He played as a fucking geriatric, but it's irrelevant, bro. Nainggolan more than Icardi. Why would Nainggolan be more than Icardi? Because Nainggolan played at Inter and he played at Roma, right? But how many years did he play for? Because I know Icardi also played for a number of years. Ibra higher. Maybe put Ibra in 5 for Vieira because I know Vieira... Well, I mean, to captain a club... I don't know how long Vieira was at Arsenal for, but to captain Arsenal during their invincible phase... He was at the club for a while. I'm assuming he started his career in Italy. That's what I'm assuming. Where's Adam Johnson, mate? I don't know. He's in jail. I don't think Icardi is anywhere near as you think. Yeah, mean, maybe you're right. I mean, come to think of it, right? Nangolan was in the Serie. He did play in the Serie A for as long as I can remember. As long as Nangolan was in FIFA, he was in the Serie A. So I'll put Nangolan in at 3. Maybe like Icardi and Ibra, you could go either one, but because of how often Ibra moved around in clubs and shit, then I honestly don't know. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button. If you're new and watching, hit the subscribe button. You might notice in the chat I've got some like new stream alerts and shit. If you subscribe, donate, whatever, there should be an alert that pops up. So, been working on that this morning. How's Tomori below a cut? Jason, bro, don't even at me, bro. I don't want you to get bullied in the chat, bro. I don't want you to get bullied in the chat. Tomori has played at Milan for how many seasons? What? He was at Chelsea and he moved probably, what, 2 or 3 years ago? Maybe have Ramsey behind Tomori. But I'm telling you, Tomori hasn't played that many games in the Serie A. That FIFA 17 Tots card, I assuming you're talking about Nangolan, that was unbelievable. Icardi played for PSG and I think Monaco as well. That is also true. But Ibra has also moved around. I feel like Ibra has moved around more than Icardi. Like, Icardi was in the Serie A for the prime of his career. And I feel like he was there for a relatively long time. He was there when, like, I'm pretty sure, like, Higuain was at Napoli. He was, like, playing as well at the same time. When he was getting with Messi's misses or whatever the fuck was going on, I don't even know. He was there. I didn't know. Nah, you're good, Jace. You're good, bro. Yeah, Ibra wasn't there. Ibra wasn't there for too long. Ronaldinho, I'm not too sure. Because, again, like, it's before my time. But I feel like Ronaldinho played the bulk of his career at Barcelona. But also could be higher. Yeah, okay. No, I do respect that. Well, maybe we should move Sanchez up to 6 and swap him with Vieira. Ronaldinho, I'm not sure. But yeah, maybe we should respect that Sanchez has played the Serie A for a little bit. Obviously, like, when you think of prime Sanchez, you think of Arsenal, Man United. But, he also, he played quite a few years in the Serie A afterwards. So, yeah, that could be a good shout. Listen, chat, are we happy with this? I'm gonna put a poll out. I'm gonna put a poll out if I can. I'm doing this off my phone because I'm streaming. I'm doing everything off my laptop. Well, I mean, just comment in the chat if you're happy with this, because I don't know how to put out a poll on this. But yeah, comment in the chat if you're happy with it. If you want me to change it around, then let me know. I think that's pretty good. I think Ramsey. Pretty sure Ramsey was at Juve, but he wouldn't have been there for that long. He might be retired now, Aaron Ramsey. Tomori, still there, but only been there for like 2 or 3 seasons. Vieira would have played the bulk of his career at Arsenal. Ronaldinho would have played the bulk at Barcelona. Sanchez played at a couple clubs over there and, yeah, been there for the latter stages of his career, so I could get that. Ibra moved around clubs a lot, but did play, again, you said, at a couple clubs. Icardi spent the prime of his career in the Serie A. Nangolan spent the prime of his career in the Serie A. Zidane, I'm going off how many La Liga appearances he had, which was significantly less, so assume it's high up there for Serie A, and Vieri is like a Serie A legend. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my word. Nangolan's first! Oh my word. Nangolan is first. Okay. And by a significant margin as well. Nangolan is on 356. Ibra had 283, which is unbelievable. I didn't realize Ibra actually played that many games. Considering this guy was at PSG for so long, at United, Ajax, whatever. This guy he deserves that icon card this FIFA because he's been around for years. We got Icardi, right? Which I thought he would be up there. Vieira, glad we swapped him. Ramsey. But you guys got to understand, right? Getting a 3 out of 10 on this isn't abysmal because you get one player wrong and it's a ripple effect. So, let's sort. So Nangolan should have been 1. Vieri should have been 2. No, Vieri should have been 3. Ibra should have been 2. Okay. Icardi in 4. Sanchez in 5. Zidane in 6. I can't believe Zidane's that low, man. Vieira's right in 8. Tomori should have been in 7. Ronaldinho in 9 and Ramsey in 10. Jeez, bro. The day I get this right will be an amazing day. Will be an amazing day. Well, I mean, we failed that, guys. I know a couple of you guys in the chat were heckling me about it. I know Zane was very much in my ear about Nangolan. And I know, I'm pretty sure Alfie, you were saying stuff about Ibra. So, listen, guys, I get it. I get it. Ibra had 2 stints in Milan and played at Inter. Yeah. I know, Vossi, you're right. Well, we failed. We failed. Let's go back. Which one should we do next? I know Football Grid is great fun for ball knowledge. I mean, maybe we should do Football Grid. But if you guys have any other suggestions, then let me know in the chat. Do another one and I'll make you 10 out of 10. I don't think you can. So it's like one for the day. So it's like we can't go back and do it again today, which makes it even more fun in my opinion. You can't just keep spamming him. Told you Tomori had more than you think. Yeah, to be fair, he has been there for, I'd say 3 seasons now. I say 3 seasons. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go and do Football Grid because this is one of my personal favorites. I think this is on normal difficulty, and surely we'd be able to get this done, guys. I'm relatively confident. Just fucking looking at this, this should be quite easy. Who's played for Tottenham and Real Madrid? Luka Modric is a ball. Oh, okay. Should we go Modric in the Tottenham slot or the Milan slot? Let me know, chat. Didn't even know he played for AC Milan. That's unbelievable. Okay. Well, he must have been at Milan before he was at Tottenham. Because he went from Tottenham to Madrid. That's pretty crazy. William Gallas, Chelsea, Tottenham. I'd never heard of William Gallas in my life. Okay, we'll go with him for Tottenham. You know, like, I get a little bit nervous, guys, so sometimes they don't flow off the top of my head, and I know the chat's going to look at me and they're going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Let's, Spain and AC Milan, Fabian Ruiz, I think, or is it Brian? No, I'm wrong. Shit! Who's at AC Milan who was Spanish? Oh, guys, there's so many players. I'm thinking of that center attacking midfielder. You guys know who I'm talking about. He was always high rated on FIFA, and I don't know what his fucking name is now. Well, I mean, Man City and Spain, we can go with Rodri. That's an easy one. Chelsea and Man City, well, the best player for these ones is Raheem Sterling. We'll pop him in there. Shevchenko, Chelsea, AC Milan. Okay, let's... I think he's a bit of a fucking mouthful, Andrei Shevchenko. I think is it Ondriv? S-C-H Ev. How do you spell Shevchenko? Am I dyslexic? There we go. Okay. There we go. Lampard. So Fabian Ruiz played for Napoli. I know, but I'm thinking of, is it Luis Alberto? Fucking hell, I'm wrong. Who's that Cam? There's a Cam. I swear there's a Cam who's Spanish, who played for AC Milan, chat, and I know there's probably a million other players I could pick from as well. Alvaro Morata, was he there? Okay, Alvaro Morata. Fucking great. Let's pop him in there. Alvaro Morata. Yeah, Lazio, you're right. You're right. What's his name? What's his name though, Vossi? I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Diaz, bro. Diaz, bro. How did I not know that? And he wasn't even that high rated. The high rated guy I'm thinking of is probably Fabian Ruiz. So elbow knowledge from me. Guys, we have to get this. I want to do this on my own accord. So Man City and Real Madrid. Well, I mean, there's a fair few players who come to mind. They're just not coming to mind right now. Man City, Real Madrid. Man City, Real Madrid. God, guys, what is wrong with me? Why was I going to say Haaland? Brother, Haaland never played for Madrid. Yeah. Kovacic is right. Kovacic is right. Yeah, we'll take Kovacic. Real Madrid and AC Milan. Guys, this is like, I know I'm genuinely slow, but I would have got all these. And I'm going to get all these. But this is a little bit too easy. Last time we were getting like Ghana players from bloody Inter Milan. Real Madrid, AC Milan. Well, I feel like there's not many players in recent times. No, Samuel Eto'o played for Inter, didn't he? Fuck, I'm wrong. Yeah, Beckham is obviously... Beckham obviously goes into that slot. Oh, silly me, guys. Tottenham and Spain. Brian Gill. Brian Gill. Where are you, Gill? Gill. What? Where is he? He's played for Tottenham and he's Spanish. I know he is. Why is he a figment on here, bro? Why can't I look up Brian? Why is he not on here? Tottenham and Chelsea. I'm telling Brian Gill played for Tottenham and he's Spanish. Yeah, no, you're... Fuck, how am I not thinking Pedro Porro, man? So, Soldado is ball knowledge. Let's chuck Soldado in so I look knowledgeable, even though that wasn't me. I did know that, though. I did know that. Gallus. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. Well, I mean, this was the majority of you anyway. So, yeah, could have done Timo Werner as well. Chat. I suck at these, really. I suck at these, don't I? And we can't go back and do a harder one, can we? Yeah, we have to wait until tomorrow, which is a little bit annoying. Maybe we should go and do... we'll go and do a top 10. Let's go and do a top 10, chat. That could be fun. 0 ball knowledge. Bro, I'm telling you, my ball knowledge actually sucks. And I tell you why it sucks is because I haven't played FIFA religiously over the last couple of years. This year it's going to change, but I haven't played consistently over the last few years. Let's do a top 10. There's no way I'm setting myself a timer. I'm going to have a panic attack. The link's in the description. Oh, wait, what do you mean? Find the link. Oh, that's the game you want me to do. Alright. Football top 10. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. This is fucking hard. Top teammates for Griezmann by country. Well, I guess we've got to think of French players who have played with Griezmann at club level. So, who springs to mind? Were there even... I'm trying to think of many Atletico Madrid players who were French. I feel like there weren't many. It was just throw like a name like Paul Pogba in the mix. Okay, he's 5. Giroud is a great shout. Thank you for that. Underrated baller, Giroud. Number 1. Number 1, well done. Hugo Lloris, for the amount of years he's been around for, that is fair. If we think of centre backs, Laurent Koscielny. I'm going to throw a name out there. I'm blatantly wrong. Okay, great. What about? I'm not looking at the chat. Valbuena. No, I'm wrong. Oh, Theo Hernandez. Theo Hernandez. You'd have to be right, surely. No. It probably hasn't been around for long enough. So we've got to think of some French players who have played for a little bit longer. There wouldn't be any other goalkeepers in there. Varane is a great shout. Well done. Who was that? Alfie. Well done. N'Golo Kante, another really good shout. In the number 6 slot. There are some young players, but they just wouldn't be in there, would they? Who has been around for longer? I'm trying to think. So left back, Theo Hernandez. I don't even know who was before Theo Hernandez. Who plays right back for France? Maybe Benjamin Pavard? Oh, ball knowledge! Look at me, guys. I did something. Far out. Mbappe, yeah, Mbappe has been around for a while now, to be fair. He'll be in number 4. Zidane, I think it's a little bit before old mate's time, Seb. I'm not going to lie. I think Zidane had retired by the time Griezmann had started playing. Matuidi, yeah, it's got to be Matuidi, doesn't it? It's got to be Matuidi. Guys, you're good. You're good at this game, but we've got 2 more to go, guys. We've got 2 more to go. No cheating as well, by the way, guys. If any of you guys cheat and comment in my chat, I want, I want a VAR check. So, 2 more to go. Wouldn't be a goalkeeper. We almost got to tick off the position. So what positions don't we have? We've got a couple midfielders in there. Rabiot is a really good shout. Oh, you are Zane! Stop doing it. You're making me aroused, Zane. This is too good of ball knowledge. Adrian Rabiot slots in the number 10 slot. Rabiot was a great shout by Zane. And then we got one more French player. And watch, it's going to be a fucking random one, guys. It is going to be a completely random one. Who could it be? I'm trying to think. Ousmane Dembele, again, has been around for a while, but maybe a little bit too young. He's a little bit too young, I think. Ousmane Dembele is a good shout, though. Let's try and think. Maybe some wingers. Are there any other wingers, guys, that we haven't really picked? Because I'm just looking at this right now, and the only real winger we have is Mbappe. And again, he's not really a winger, is he? So, what other wingers could there be? Oh, really, really good. Umtiti or Ferland Mendy. That's a good shout. I think Umtiti is right because, although maybe it's only shouting international appearances, but he did play with him at Barcelona, no? So, Samuel Umtiti, no, wrong. Ferland Mendy is just not on here. so, I mean, it can't be Ferland Mendy. Samuel Umtiti was a shout as well, chat. Samuel Umtiti was a shout. I'm trying to think of maybe some players who were around a little bit before. Like I threw out Valbuena. I know he played quite a few games for France. We tried Theo Hernandez. Maybe we tried Lucas Hernandez, but I assume Theo's played more games. So it's not Lucas Hernandez. Okay. One more player, guys, and it could just be like a really obvious one, but I feel like it's not, considering my chat's been all over it like a fat kid on cake. I think it's not going to be. Kingsley Coman is a good shout. Kingsley Coman is a very good shout. That's the winger I was thinking of. It's got to be Kingsley Coman. It's Kingsley Coman. Well done, lads. Well done. I hope you didn't search that one up, but that's really good. Okay, we got all of them. That was a pretty hard one. Very well done, lads. Thank you for your input. I will claim Benjamin Pavard. You know, I actually think, like, I know you guys would have got that one, but I was the first to comment Pavard. So, you know, I'll take that one, guys. I'll take that one. Not the worst ball knowledge in the world, trust me. Okie dokie. So we've done top 10. Maybe we could play... we could play Football Imposter. I don't particularly love this one, but I'd be down to give it another go. Wordle, Football Link. I don't know about Wordle. I think people are saying Football Link. Okay, alright, we'll do Football Link then. I played with these 5 players. Who am I? So what, I just got to guess a player who's played with Giroud. I mean, obviously we're going to get it wrong. I mean, just because of the relevancy, let's just say Griezmann. Okay, so we're not going to get it on the first one. Played with Giroud and Svev Botman. So Svev Botman, he could either be... And I feel like Botman... I don't know if he's actually played international games. He probably has. But there could be a Newcastle link. So let's try and think of a Newcastle player quite recently who was also French. Livramento. When did Livramento play with Giroud? I don't understand. Sandro Tonali. Sandro Tonali is a good shout because he would have played with Giroud at AC Milan. That's a good guess. 7 a.m. in the UK. Had to tune in for a minute. Good morning, Roachy. CP. Great to see you, my bro. Bring back the streams, man. We all love them. If you don't know who CP the Doc is, he started streaming like after I started streaming, and you go over his channel and see how many subscribers he's got. Amazing streamer, and should start streaming again. But anyway, bro, much love to you. Have a lovely day, bro. And thanks for popping in for a little bit. I really like the Tonali shout, Jason, because I like the AC Milan link, and also I think that's a smart play, because a lot of people would probably be thinking of French players. You've thought outside the box there. Fuck you, boys! Boys, that is a standing ovation right there. That is a standing ovation. That is a standing ovation for Jason. And fair play. We got it on the second go. And you know what? They've paused that comment, but I'm going to allow you for people to see it, to let the chat know that your cock is massive. And I'll give you that one. On the second one, Sandro Tonali, brilliant shout. Brilliant shout, because I was only thinking of French players, and I couldn't think of any French players who'd played for Newcastle besides maybe Saint Maximin, but that was probably before Botman was there. So, incredible ball knowledge. I'll give you that. What the fuck is Alex Saint Maximin doing nowadays anyway? Where even is he? Washed. He plays in the Mexican League. He plays in the Mexican League. What is Blood doing now? What the fuck? Okay, I don't want to see these ads, please. Jesus Christ. Look at how washed, bro. I didn't realize he went over to... He has been around like a hooker. Stats. All seasons. Washed, bro. Maybe he's been injury ridden. I don't know. Damn, I didn't realize he was that washed. I appreciate you, man. It's great to see you back again. I know all your subs know you're the goat around these parts. I appreciate it, man. It's really nice to build in some loyalty and start streaming consistently again. I know I've seen the viewers definitely transfer and increase after each stream. So I really appreciate you guys watching. This is gonna be like the usual time I stream. I'd say 90% of the time this will be the time I stream. So hopefully this fits in with your guys' schedules, and 2 to 3 times a week. Definitely when EAFC comes out, it will be minimum 3 times a week. But prior to the new game, probably just 2 times a week. Yeah, bro, I had to check. I can't believe he actually is kind of washed now. Prime Saint Maximin was so good. How often do you see wingers just peak early? Anyway, let's play Football Imposter. Football Bingo Retro could be good, but I don't really like Oh, let's play this. Football 11. What even is this? Normal. It's a daily football game where you have to add players from 11 different countries in one lineup. Country will appear in random order, and you must add a player from each country. Guys, this is going to be so easy, man. This is going to be so easy. Let's get the goalkeeper out of the way. Courtois. Maybe it might throw some weird ones towards us at the end, but I think we'll be fine for this one. Love from Israel, bro. You got a new subscriber. Have a good day, everyone. Ofek, thank you so much for the sub, man. You're an absolute legend, bro. And welcome to the best community on YouTube. The Roachy Goat community is the best, so hopefully you're in here for the long run, bro. And Ofek, much love to you, bro. Schick, yeah. Yeah, let's get Souček in. I think the fact that there's a CDM in there is going to be a little bit annoying. So let's get Souček in at CDM. Netherlands. Guys, look at my ball knowledge. Rick Karsdorp. Oh, he's not even in there. Oh, no, he is. Okay, Rick Karsdorp. Chuck him at right back or right mid. Let's go right mid. Let's go right mid for Rick Karsdorp. Spain, left back. Let's go Jordi Alba. Senegal, Kalidou Koulibaly. Uruguay, Luis Suarez. Throw me some weird nations, man. Some of these are like really, really straightforward. South Korea, Kim Min-jae. Brazil, let's just go Neymar on the left. Guys, this is so easy, man. Like, why are they making this so hard? Why are they making it so easy, should I say? I don't know why those older players weren't popping up. Maybe I think it's just current players we can do. Poland, Lewandowski, Switzerland, Granit Xhaka. This is too easy, man. This is way too easy. And my ball knowledge apparently sucks. So, yeah, that was a little bit too easy, guys. Yeah, like I said, if you guys want to, you've got a laptop up or whatnot, I don't want you to get off the stream if you're enjoying it. But I've left the links to Football 11. Obviously, no sponsors. I don't have enough viewers for that. But yeah, really, really fun daily quizzes for football. If you want to come play along, I've left the link in the description. Football Euro 2024, that could be fun. But I think let's play Football Imposter. That could be fun. The category is Barcelona captains. Okay, chat. I can't do another football link because there's only one a day, Jason. Barcelona captains, avoid the imposters. So that means what? I have to select the ones who have captained, or I have to not select them. I'm a little bit dumb, guys. I know Xavi's definitely Xavi did captain. Yeah, Xavi captain and fucking surely Mascherano captain as well. This is actually hard, guys. This one is actually going to be really hard. I assume there's not that many players because a lot of these boys all played at the same time. Busquets played at the same time. Xavi played at the same time. Mascherano played at the same time. But the thing is, right, they only would have had to captain one game to count as a captain. So that's the thing. Messi, Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets, Valdez. They're all the ones who have captained. There's no way Sergi Roberto's captained, if that's what you mean. I just want to be wait. Avoid the imposters. So is that saying that I'm clicking the ones that were the captain, or I'm not clicking the ones that were the captain? Someone in the chat clarify for me because I lack a little bit of IQ. Pick the captains. Okay, thanks, Fossey. Okay, well, was it Xavi or was it Iniesta who was captaining? It was Xavi. I'm pretty sure Xavi was captaining at that time. But Iniesta would have also captained a game for Barcelona, surely. He'd been at Barcelona for years. And same with Mascherano. I mean, I know. By the way, played for West Ham United, Mascherano. Also some random players who played for West Ham. I mean, you had like some ballers. There was also fucking Zabaleta played for West Ham briefly. Sergio Roberto could be one to catch you out. I feel like you are right. Because he was at Barcelona when they were going through a big rebuild period. So, I mean, he could be there. Xavi was for one season. Yeah, thanks for rubbing salt in the wounds, Jason. I appreciate that. Xavi, Iniesta. I have no idea if Maradona captained or not. I have no idea if Maradona captained or not. Messi would have had to captain Barcelona. Yeah, you're right. Busquets again, like in the midfield 3, but he just never wore the armband, didn't he? I don't think he did, at least. So, and Ronaldinho, I don't think he ever captained Barcelona, because that was during, like, I'm pretty sure Puyol was the captain when Ronaldinho was playing. So Busquets captained after Messi left. Yeah, to be fair, that would also make sense. I think these boys have all been around for a while. You got to respect them, and maybe we should pop in Roberto. I know it fucking sounds stupid, but he's not there for no reason. You know, I think he's there to throw us out. So I think I'm relatively happy with that. Victor Valdez, I don't know. He also played at Man United for a little bit, Victor Valdez as well. But he was there during like that prime period. Yeah. Well, I think the thing that you guys got to understand is they've only had to captain one game, right? Also, PK's been there for time. And surely Gerard Piqué would have captained over Sergio Roberto. That's just the only thing that I'm thinking, chat. But with these things, I mean, like, I don't want to select too many. I think maybe we could have leeway to select one more. I think Piqué was captain. Well, I don't know. I back Piqué as captain because just, again, how long he was there for. And Mascherano, I'm a little bit worried about. Maradona, not so much. It's more Napoli legend. Are we happy with that, chat, or no? Let me know. I think this is okay. I wouldn't really want to select any more. I feel like that's fair. Ronaldinho, again, yeah, Puyol would have been captaining. Send it. Send it. Okay, let's send it. Oh, for fuck's sake, PK. It's PK, bro. It's PK. We got every single other one right, guys. Got every single other one right. PK never captained. Sergio Roberto did captain, but Gerard Piqué never wore the armband for Barcelona. I can't believe that, bro. I'm genuinely surprised about that. I knew Sergio Roberto would have been in there to throw us off, but I'm genuinely surprised about PK for how long he was there for. But clearly, yeah, Roberto captained over Gerard Piqué. Damn, there you go, guys. PK too busy shagging Shakira. I think he was. Can't blame him. Okay. Well, that was relatively fun. We could do maybe one more, and then we could go over to the tier list, guys. I'm down to do a couple tier lists. Let me know if you guys are down to do a couple tier lists. I wouldn't mind doing this football Euro quiz. I think this one is always good fun. Again, sort of test your ball knowledge. And because I was at the Euros, I feel like I'm entitled to know this as well. Let's get Scamacca up top. Germany, Manuel Neuer. Spain, Rodri. Hungary. How the fuck do you say his name? The winger. God, guys. Who's the centre back? Willy Orban. Willy Orban. He can slot in. Polish. Let's go Robert Lewandowski. Or maybe we should go with like a winger. This one could be kind of tough. Szoboszlai, yeah, could have gone Szoboszlai. Who plays left mid for Poland? I genuinely don't know. I don't even know if they play a formation. Could go Matty Cash, but Matty Cash is a right back, so I don't actually think he'd pop up, and this is like a 3-back formation. So if Matty Cash works, but he doesn't, let's just get Lewandowski, and I might regret this afterwards. Slovenia. Shit. Vanja Druskic. Guys, I have so much ball knowledge, it's not even funny. I bet none of you know who Vanja Druskic is either. I'm so knowledgeable! Guys, don't chat shit to me again. Thomas Suchek. Croatia. A few options we could do with Croatia, but I feel like we should get an attacking player out. Ilicic had... Ilicic retired. Ilicic hasn't played a game of football in quite a few years, I think, as well. Mayer. No plays in the formation. I think he's a flat centre mid Seb, if I'm not mistaken. Perisic went. I mean, Perisic would have played. Okay. Shit. This is where it gets kind of tough. I know they had that centre back who plays for Spurs, Romania. And they also have a very good cam. This one we can definitely get done. Hadji. Surely Hadji. Georgia. Does Kvaratskhelia count? He does! Yes! And then John Terry. No, I'm joking. John Pebbles. Done. Ball knowledge. Beautiful. Well done, guys. I'm happy with this. Yeah, Dragusin could have worked well. Dragusin could have worked well. Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. But I couldn't remember his name. Then, of course, Hadji. A legendary name in the Romanian football community. Can't do another one. That's the annoying thing. I can't do another one. It's a bit annoying when you want to, like, they're fun and you want to keep doing them back to back, but kind of makes it unique. Every day is different. Especially on these, like, pyramid ones and the imposters and my personal favorite. I really like the top 10. I think you guys in the chat really enjoyed that one as well. So if you guys are enjoying the stream, like I said, guys, hit the like button, subscribe. I'm trying to get monetized again. So all the watch hours I get, I've already got subscribers, but all the watch hours I get, the longer you guys stay, it really, really, really helps me. So even if you get bored and you want to go have a wank, just put your phone away, but like leave the stream on, you know, and then it helps me still. Hopefully not wanking to me, but Anyway, I digress. I'm getting in dangerous territory now, just like my hinge stream, which yeah, we won't talk about that. Let's go on the tier list, guys. Or we could do Football Link. Did we do Football Link? I think we did Football Link. No, we did do Football Link. No, Connections, Football Link. We did do Football Link. That was the one that was Sandro Tonali. Football Legacy, I don't know. I mean, if you guys do want to see me do the tier list, or do you want to see me stay on Football 11? Let me know in the chat. I can't put up a poll as of right now for some reason, but I guess you guys can comment. A multiplayer would have been good for this. A multiplayer, yeah. I don't know how that would work, but it would be very fun, Seb. That's for sure. But it would be kind of annoying if everything was this easy. If they're really, really, really hard, could just play Guess the Footballer. I mean, Guess the Footballer was great. Alfie says tier list. And honestly, I want you guys to give. If I'm doing a tier list, I want you guys to let me know what you want me to do tier list for. It doesn't even have to be football related. It could be anything related. So, let me know. A few more of these. Seb says I'd be down to do maybe like Guess the Footballer. And then besides that, I don't know. We've done the Football 11 one, haven't we? Football Bingo. We haven't done Football Bingo. But I don't know. I think we've done the best ones. I'll be honest. I think we've done the best ones. Football Grid, Pyramid, and the top 10 are my personal favorites. Less waffling, more playing. All right. Bro's mad. You have 3 attempts to guess the player. To ask question, navigate through the interface by selecting options such as club and country. I have 10 questions to ask left. Bro, why are you popping up with my notifications? Why? I don't want my notifications to pop up. Thank you. I got text messages from my mum. So, no, fuck this. I can't be bothered, man. I can't be bothered. I don't want to think about these ones. All right, let's go. Let's look up FIFA and see what they have on tier list. Overpowered FIFA players. I think I was looking at this one before, chat. Let me know. This one could be fun. It's got some OP football players in there, and I'd be down to rank them. Some of these bring back a lot of nostalgia. You guys who've been playing FIFA for a while would know. I actually haven't had the privilege of playing with all of these players, but yeah. Starting off with Naldo. I don't know if you guys remember Naldo, but this guy was an absolute beast. Zoom in. Okay. I will zoom in. Bear with me. Thing is, I know that only like a portion of my screen is visible. Okay. The only thing that is annoying with the tier maker is all the fucking ads, which I apologize about. Guys. Yep. Fuck off ad. Naldo, I think Naldo, any of you guys play with Naldo, absolute baller in FIFA. So I'm gonna pop him in OP though, because he's a centre back and just like there's probably a few more OP players than Naldo. But this guy had like 85 long shots on FIFA. I'll literally get up his card. Naldo FIFA 16 card. Pretty sure it was FIFA 16, the one that we're talking about. I'll literally show you this guy's stats. This might not be the exact one. You see a 92 shot power and 82 long shots as a centre back. He was also 6'6". He would definitely be up there. Yeah, I'll chuck Naldo in OP though. I'll chuck him in OP. Abubakar, beast, but I feel like there were a couple more slightly OP strikers than Abubakar. We'll chuck Abubakar in the third one. Sansoni, I don't even know why this guy's on here. He's got to go on the D tier. Marco Reus, I never played with that card because I hadn't even started playing FIFA by that point. So if anybody had played with Marco Reus, let me know. Marco Reus was always good on FIFA. So probably put him in OP, but because he was like also very expensive, might be a little bit of tax. I'll chuck him in. I'll chuck him in the third one. We'll do that. Eric Bailly, I mean, he's got to go up there, right? I think Eric Bailly could almost warrant himself of literally going in the top one. I'm gonna chuck Eric Bailly in the GOAT OP. People were using that card at the end of FIFA, which is unbelievable. I think Eric Bailly has got to be one of the most OP centre backs of all time. Seydou Doumbia, oh god. Now this is OP. When you'd come against this card in FIFA 15, you'd have the front trio of Ababo, Seydou Doumbia, and I'm trying to forget the other Donny, Javinho, forehead. Yeah, you knew you were cooked. Well, thanks for joining, bro. I missed the last stream. Don't apologize, man. I did have to unlist that stream though for legal purposes. I was very tempted to drop some clips from that stream, but I had my lawyers talk to me and they said, bro, you can't keep this up. You're cooked, bro. So yeah, if I posted those clips and it went viral, I would have most likely been cooked. I'm gonna pop Seydou Doumbia in. I'm going to pop him in GOAT OP for now, but that might get changed later. David Luiz was also a very OP card, but I think he probably just goes in OP. Chikawi, beast also. Got an inform card. If any of you guys remember, I think it was FIFA 15. He got an inform card. And that card was so OP. But how do you link that card? He played in, I don't even know what league that was. And he was Tunisian. So, yeah. How you going, champion? Thanks for commenting in the chat. Nah, mate, Luiz was class OP. Yeah, again, like, didn't play that FIFA, so can't really comment. But yeah, we'll chuck him in class OP. I get that. Let's just chuck Chikawi. Chikawi had 5-star as well, though, guys. That's what we're forgetting. I think Chikawi probably goes in class OP. That's just all I'm gonna say. Good night, Mom. Do you want to say hi? Bro, the stream hasn't even seen my mum yet. They literally just saw her prank. You don't want to pop your head in? I was trying to do a Q&A with my mum and she just didn't want to have a bar of it. So maybe, yeah. Thanks, Cobber. Yeah, I appreciate it, mate. Chikawi had a perfect link. Did he? Who did Chikawi have a perfect link with? Smalling was Demon. Bro, if I'm putting Eric Bailly in GOAT OP, then I have to put Smalling in GOAT OP. Like, it is just genuinely, like, necessary. I think, yeah, we got to chuck both of them in there. Freddie Guarin, he pops in Legendary. The long shots on this guy were absolutely incredible. Very close to GOAT OP, but I think Freddie Guarin there is fair enough. Good night. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. My mum watched a movie about a dog and she said, you guys should watch it. I don't know what was the name of the movie? Okay, she sent me a clip of my phone. Legendary OP for Freddie Guarin. He has to pop in there. Almost Club 80, by the way, that card. I don't know if I can't actually physically show it. Jack Butland. Does Jack Butland pop in GOAT OP? Because the trio of Jack Butland, Eric Bailly, and Smalling literally lasted the whole of FIFA. Let me know what you guys think. I think this was Sao or something. Low-key pop him in D, guys. I mean, he just probably doesn't really compete with these guys. He'd be ahead of Sansone, that's for sure. A couple of these players I've never played with before, because I didn't really start playing FIFA properly until FIFA 15. I started on FIFA 13, but I didn't I was not really into it as much back then. Yeah, I think Butland has to be up there. There's no other goalkeeper on this tier list, which literally says it. So, in terms of goalkeeper, Butland's probably the most OP goalkeeper we've ever had on FIFA. S-Wine. Never got to play with S-Wine. So, if you guys actually... let me know where you think S-Wine should go. Probably in class OP, but would kind of want to hear your guys' opinions. Sal was so good, bro. Sal was so good. I mean, that's the thing. Maybe we could chuck him in OP, but... we need to have some space down the bottom. There are probably a couple players we could chuck in there. But I'll move him up. I think that's fair. I'll back your opinion, but I don't think he deserves to go any higher than that. S-Wine, based on what I've heard, I think he deserves to go in Legendary, based on what I've heard. Anthony Martial that year was very good, and people did use him for a long period of time. But I don't think he just quite deserves to go into Class OP. I think I'd have Martial here, because you got to realize all these players are OP, right? We're comparing them on a scale. So I think Martial deserves to go in the OP tier. Ramirez was an absolute beast. I mean, bro, like, what sort of center mid / CDM, right? Like, I mean, he was pretty much a CDM. Has 88 pace. I think Ramirez deserves to go in there. Probably in the third tier. I don't know. Yeah. Abubakar is above Martial. Where's all the Abubakar hate? Why is everybody hating on Abubakar? What's up with Abubakar, man? I thought Abubakar was a beast. Probably a couple more better strikers, to be fair. Abubakar should be bottom tier, bro. That's crazy, man. Listen, I'll chuck him in I'll chuck him in OP tier to keep people satisfied, but Abubakar was good on FIFA, man. He definitely doesn't deserve to be on D tier. Sansone's got that locked up. Let's chuck Ramirez. Let's chuck Ramirez in Class OP. I think probably goes there. Lucas Podolski, I never used that card, so I really cannot give you guys a reference. I know he had very good long shots, so anybody wants to give me their opinion on Lucas Podolski, then let me know. Ramirez deserves to go up one. Yeah, kind of valid to be honest. Let's chuck Ramirez in there. There's a little bit of space up there. Podolski OP. Yeah, probably Podolski OP. I don't think he was like a speak for the ages kind of player, but deserves to go in here. Balotelli, we can't have him in Class OP, guys. He's got to have one of the bottom two locked up, surely. This is what I mean. He was never that good on FIFA. He was never that good on FIFA. If you look at some of the plays we've got towards the end, like, I know they've got them locked up right towards the top. You know? So, Martial should be OP. Martial is an OP. I've got Martial in OP. Balotelli D. I think Balotelli D is fair. Because he just wasn't like... He was a good striker, but he wasn't... You know what I mean? There were more overpowered strikers than Balotelli that FIFA. Who is this guy? I have no idea who this guy is. Is he called Washington? I might be wrong. But anyway, I mean, 92 pace. I don't know. You guys who played, I think, is that FIFA 12 or FIFA 13? Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Wellington? Wellington, that's right. I'll back your guys' opinion. Top tier. Fucking hell. Okay. Might chuck him in Legendary. I feel like he would have been more spoken about if he was, like, right at the top. Christian Benteke was OP. I think if we've got a Boubacar in OP, I think Benteke deserves to be OP. Because you look at the stats, they're very similar. But that Benteke card was FIFA 14, and I know headers were really overpowered in FIFA 14. W list, let's go. Rick, what is going on? Shout out Rick, bro. We actually might be collabing on a stream later in the week. Also, let's give a happy birthday, a pre-happy birthday to Rick, because he's gonna be 22 in 3 days' time. Barbo, he goes in D tier. Yeah, I don't want a bar of a Barbo. Alexandra Pato, and who's this guy? Forget who this guy is. Yeah, damn, I don't know who the centre back is. Loic Remy isn't in there. I don't know who Loic Remy is. Yeah. I don't actually know where my grand final is. The rage bait is crazy. Bro, chill, boys. Chill. Relax. Why is everyone getting so cool? The rage bait is crazy. Guys, chill. Chill. Above. Best player in FIFA. Most overpowered player in FIFA. Do not even at me. You guys weren't having an absolute bar of that. Who even was this centre back? I don't know who this centre back is, guys, so I can't rank him again. Oh my god. Are you going, Jace? Well, take care, my bro. Take care, my bro. Justice for Martial. Why are you guys hating on Martial so much? He was the same FIFA as Bailly, Smalling, Butland. Not as many people were using Martial at the end of the game. Felipe Santana. Okay. Well, he is very spoken about. I do know that. These last few players, I'm not like completely not. Isn't this guy's name Diddy? I'm pretty sure this guy's name is Diddy. I might be wrong, but I'm slightly confident it's either like Dede or Diddy. What a shit name. Felipe Santana, legendary. I think he's better than Smalling. Huge shout. Huge shout. If I popped him in here, would you be mad? Because all these players who I put in the top tier, like I haven't played with, so I've played with. So I might even back you and I'll put him in the top tier, but yeah. We'll see. Dede is his name. Okay. Alexandra Pato. Never played with a card, but I feel like there were better players. Surely there were better players. Probably goes in OP. Let me know, chat. Let me know. The guy after the guy after Pato, I know him, but I don't know him. Then I know it's Emenike. And Emenike's got to be up there. That's for sure. Any fast striker, like a 90 plus pace around those FIFAs, deserve to be at least in like legendary OP. Macaulay. Don't really, yeah. Those days of, what club is that, man? Fucking Dybala played there and Cavani played there. Palermo. That era of Palermo, unmatched. Unmatched. I think maybe that was a tiny bit before Dybala and Cavani. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, beast. Pato, let's chuck in Pato and OP. Let's chuck Pato in class OP. I think he deserves to go there. I'll chuck Mikali in here. Maybe I'm wrong. Emenike low-key deserves to go at the top, but I'll chuck him here for now. And Dede will chuck in here. Are we happy with this or are we not happy with this? Let me know, chat. I thought that was Emenike that KSI scored a lot of goals with. Maybe I'm wrong. Also, guys, you know when you're getting sick, and it's the worst thing. Guys, I've already been sick this winter, and I can tell I'm getting sick again. You know when you get like the muscle aches and pains, you just like you're not quite 100%. That's me right now, and it fucking sucks. Get Emenike in top tier. Probably deserves to be in the same debate as a Barbo and Doumbia, so I would respect that. I would respect that. Let's move him up. Let's move Mikali up then. I feel like that's a fair list. These two boys deserve to be at the bottom. I think that's fair. How many fucking Italians are in this list as well? Same with Brazilians. Jesus Christ. There's actually not that many Italians. They're just all strikers. They're more so Brazilians. Yeah, I don't know why I put Santana all the way up there. Forgive me for that. We'll move Santana. I know Matt HD Gaming used to glaze this guy, but yeah, probably chuck him in here, to be honest. Probably chuck him in here. I think that's fair. Martial's fine there. I think I'm relatively happy with this, guys. I'm relatively happy with this tier list. I don't know if there's like if I submit it or whatnot, but yeah, let me zoom out so you guys can see it a little bit better. There we go. And if we were to like order them from like first, I think Victor Ababo, most OP player of all time. Seydou Doumbia second. I'd be relatively happy with that. Freddie Guarine is on the brink for me. I think he's close. Quite happy with that. Maybe move Shikawi a little bit more up there. Maybe. Maybe move Royce a little bit further back. Probably not too far back, to be honest. Martial, yeah, Martial's on the border. I can respect Martial being on the border. Probably move Benteke ahead of Podolski. Fair list, I think, guys. Fair list. It's a fair list. Just a note with Martial. Yeah, I do get it. I do get it. I will say, because like that FIFA, like I used Bayer, Smalling, and Butland to like the end of the FIFA, to the end of the game, and I had Player of the Month Heung-min Son, and I used that card all year because he had a 5-star weak foot and low driven shots. If you guys remember on FIFA 17, was super OP. So yeah, I never really used that much of Martial that game. But I can respect it because I remember it was like fucking 50,000 coins, and you never see a fucking 82 rated player with 50,000 coins nowadays. Wasn't it Barbo's best year? Swap with him and EK. Nah, you can't have him and EK in first. I can respect Seydou Doumbia going in first maybe, but I just fucking a Barbo with his big bald head is just I don't know. I just think he is like the sweatiest player in FIFA. That's just what I think. FIFA 15, Barbo was a third. Yeah, I think a Barbo deserves his top spot. 93 pace and 85 dribbling is a fucking joke. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Maybe it was a better card, but he was better at striker. No Obafemi Martins either. I know. Imagine if we had like we need like an OP Silvers or something like that. I'm pretty happy with that, guys. Let's look up FIFA tier lists again. If you guys have any other recommendations, let me know in the chat. We could rank FIFA games, but I literally have a YouTube video on ranking FIFA games. So if you guys have seen that, then I assume you know. Oh, FIFA songs. FIFA songs would be great. Actually, yeah, there was one there, but let me just look it up to see if FIFA songs tier list. Okie dokie. Thing is, like, it doesn't have the exact. I know most of these songs by the album cover, but I don't know all of them. Like, let's fuck it. I could definitely do this. This is so hard because all of these songs are amazing and it's super biased as well. Give us songs and then give us a rendition of each. Great. Well, I don't actually know the song Let It Roll. That's like probably one of the only songs on here that I don't know. I don't know these two. If that's Hit It by American Authors, I do know that song. I've also got a duplicate of a couple. Let's maybe try a proper one. Another one, sorry. Okay, damn. Okay, well, I'm not doing anime tier lists. FIFA song. Okay. Yeah, these are kind of stinky, guys. Not gonna lie. It is Hit It. Yeah, okay. Maybe we should do that one. FIFA songs. Could also do FIFA soundtrack. See, this one's got all the, like, I do like this one because it's got. Okay, this is a fucking... Guys, this is going to take a while to get through. Maybe we should... I know pretty much all of these songs. But this is also very extensive. So I'd be happy if you guys wanted to do the other one. Should we do this one or should we do the other one? I'm quite keen on doing a soundtrack one. Do general football ones. I get it, Alfie. But fuck, man. Like, FIFA soundtracks are iconic. And if we're talking about, like, ranking the FIFA games, I've already done it, to be fair. I've already done it. So, oh, man. I am so sore. Far out. Yeah, let me know. I assume probably do the other one. General football ones. I'm fine with either. Ah, chat. Fine. I'll do a general football one. God, guys. Alright, general football. Let's just look up. Let's look up Premier League. Let's see what they've got in Premier League. Gonna rank kits. Thing is, like, a lot of these are irrelevant now. If I go Premier League 25, 26. What have we got? It's the same fucking... it's the same fucking list. Best Prem players of all time. Great shout. Best Prem players. Thank you. Best Premier League players of all time. Here we go. Okay. Alan Shearer. See, thing is, right? Like, we talk about Alan Shearer, right? He's not the best Premier League player of all time, but because of all the accolades that he holds, he deserves to be up there, right? I don't think would you want me to base this, guys, on... I think there's a lot of factors that go into this, right? Because I think it's more than just they're a fucking good footballer. I think it's also what sort of legacy do they hold to the Premier League, right? Like, we're talking about Premier League greats. We're talking about longevity as well. Because if we're talking, if we're talking about quality, then it's a little bit different. So, yeah, I think Alan Shearer at the bare minimum deserves to be at the top of the grades, but I think legend is very fair. Is very fair. Is that Michael Owen? I think that's Michael Owen. I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit more, so you guys can see a little bit better. Yeah, that's Michael Owen. Okay. Michael, you'd probably have Michael Owen behind Alan Shearer, right? You'd probably have him in the greats, but I'd also be keen to let you guys know. I think Michael Owen deserves to go in there. Jamie Vardy's a difficult one because Owen is shite. Jamie Vardy is a difficult one. Bottom two tiers. Bro, why does everyone chat shit about Owen? Why does everyone chat shit about Owen? I mean, bro, like, he can score on 15-year-old goalkeepers, 14-year-old goalkeepers. I love that clip. Tell me you know who 1 and 2 are. Oh shit. Oh no, I don't know. We're gonna get there. Okay, I don't want to run into that. I think Owen deserves to be there. The problem is, right, you can't... Jamie Vardy, with what he's done, right? With what he's done, I know cunt is like nothing special, but he just is a fucking great of the Premier League for what he did. So I think we'll chuck Vardy in there. Chat all the shit you want. What Vardy did at Leicester is iconic. Alisson, again, like, won the Champions League, whatnot, but still has a little bit more to give. I'm going to chuck Alisson in ballers, and I think Sadio Mane also deserves to be chucked in balls as well, because, yeah, good at Southampton, very good at Liverpool, but sort of felt like his career ended a little bit prematurely. Goat for Alisson, bro. Fuck, I mean, like... Maybe, I don't know. I don't know with Alisson because he just, again, probably needs a little bit more time. But I also can't deny the accolades that he's won already. Liverpool, he fucking won the Champions League with Liverpool. I mean, it's like... Yeah, if I'm going to chuck him in there, I mean, he's arguably the greatest keeper of all time. Alright, that's a little bit of a glaze, bro. Not going to lie. He's good. He's very good, but I don't know if he'd say he's the greatest keeper of all time. I'll chuck him in the greats. You'd have a few keepers. Oh, yeah, I'd say he deserves to go in the greats. Peter Schmeichel, difficult one. Peter Schmeichel, difficult one. I'm trying to exactly get when Peter Schmeichel was playing, because it would have been... Because during that Fergie era, was Peter Schmeichel playing, or was that Van der Sar who was keeping? I don't know, because this is a little bit before my time. Probably goes through the greats. I mean, you look at that. Look at that photo. It says a fair bit. Yeah, they were very far apart. Were they? To be fair, Peter Schmeichel actually is probably quite fucking old. Given how old Kasper Schmeichel is. Yeah, bro's unk. Did have Kasper Schmeichel when he was young, though. I'm going to lie. He's 7 years older than Van der Sar. So he played at Man United. Fuck me. Yeah, he was, yeah. Long time ago. Okay. Didier Drogba deserves to go in at least legends. I think Didier Drogba is a Premier League legend. He has to be a Premier League legend. I'm chucking him up there. Chat all the shit you want, guys. I think Didier Drogba is up there. For sure. For sure. Champions League. Yeah. Premier League. Yeah. I mean, Haaland, I mean, he's pretty much already a great of the Premier League. And I don't care what you guys have to say. But, also, like, yeah, still needs a little bit more time. But probably deserves to go in the third tier already. If Haaland another 4 or 5 years could be like a genuine, like, legend of the Premier League. With the trajectory that he's on. Yeah, but it's like more the impact that he had on the club as well. I know what you mean, though. I mean, it is specifically, the poll is literally the best Premier League players of all time. I get that. So if you are going specifically off that, then I do get your point and probably could dock Drogba for that. Should be kind of fair. Which would be kind of fair, chat. I'll be honest. Yeah. Chuck him in the greats. But he's definitely on the higher spectrum. We'll put Michael Owen towards the end. Haaland, bro, like, difficult. Very difficult. Haaland for me, I'm gonna chuck him in ballers only because, again, like, he's still so young. He's still so young, and he's still going to be in the Premier League for so long. And you can't, I guess, stamp yourself as a Premier League legend in the space of like 3 or 4 seasons. I mean, it's done over a bit more time. So, probably chuck him in there. I mean, Ronaldo. Where do we put Ronaldo, guys? Where do we put Ronaldo? Because just, like, is probably like the greatest player to ever grace the Premier League, right? But still hadn't even reached the prime of his career. So, does Ronaldo deserve to go in legends, or does he deserve to go in top 3? He obviously deserves to go in legends. He's a Premier League. I'm gonna listen. Let's chat about this, because there are a few players who I mean, there's a lot of shouts who could go into top 3. I mean, yeah, it's Thierry Henry for one. I feel like he's sort of got that locked down. And then you got like Gerrard, Lampard, even Mo Salah. Even Mo Salah's up there, given everything he's done, and Wayne Rooney as well. I'm gonna chuck Ronaldo right at the top here, and that might cause a little bit of hate. David Silva, probably a baller. Yeah, I mean, David Silva is a baller, but yeah, it doesn't. Again, yeah. I don't even know who that is, because I think it's cut off. Is that Aguero? I think that's Aguero. Aguero goes down as a greats for sure. Actually, probably could go down as a Premier League legend. I'm going to chuck Aguero in legends tier, just for that whole, yeah, that was a real sort of transformative phase for Man City, and Aguero pioneered that for a number of years, so he deserves to go on the legends tier for that alone, in my opinion. Kevin De Bruyne probably could, like, definitely could find himself in legends, given how he's dominated the Premier League for assists for a number of years. But again, sort of zoom out. Okay, guys, relax. Yeah, to be fair, I'm looking back at that and you guys can't see. So, all right, now you guys can see what's going on. Then. Okay. Kevin De Bruyne, probably chuck him in the grades. Close, but yeah, chuck him in the grades, because he, yeah, probably left a little bit too soon. Still, you know, at the peak of his powers, dominated for Man City for a number of years. Was very good at Wolfsburg also, and then, at Chelsea. But yeah, I think probably doesn't quite make it into that Legends tier. Dennis Bergkamp definitely could make it into that Legends tier, and I'm gonna chuck him in there. Let me know what you guys think of that. I think Dennis Bergkamp is a Premier League legend. I think Rio Ferdinand is definitely could be debated as well. Why is it Drogba top? Thanks for joining, Vinny. I actually chucked him in Legends, but again, like, we spoke a lot about like Premier League, and I guess Drogba never dominated statistically in the Premier League. Very good in the Champions League, and obviously like more known at Chelsea for what he did in the Champions League rather than in the Premier League. So put him in the top of greats, but definitely could have him in Legends. Rio Ferdinand is another player who could go in Legends or go in greats. Again, a bit of a tough one. And these few players after this is going to be even tougher, I think. I'm gonna chuck Rio Ferdinand in the greats. I'm gonna chuck him in the greats. Eden Hazard is fucking arguably one of the hardest ones, because Eden Hazard in his prime was one of the best players the Premier League has ever seen, and you can't argue with me against that. I mean, I just think about the goal where he literally ran through West Ham's whole fucking midfield and defense, and West Ham fans still get scarred by that goal. Hazard's close control and agility and balance is one of the best I think we've ever seen, ever. One of the most talented footballers ever. Just probably doesn't really get the credit he deserves. So I could chuck him in Legends, but given what Salah's done at Liverpool over Hazard at Chelsea, you'd probably have Salah. You'd definitely have Salah over Hazard. I mean, you just would. I mean, honestly, I'm just to fucking. This might piss a few people off, right? I'm gonna chuck Kane in Ballers because he's never won anything. He never won anything. I mean, he was great at Spurs, and but he never actually won anything. He never actually had anything. You know, so I think that's fair. I think that's fair. I think I'm gonna chuck Hazard in the top of Legends, in the top of greats, but again, could be very much debated. Salah picks himself into Premier League Legends. I think that is, without a doubt, he goes in there. Heung-min Son goes into Ballers. Again, I spoke about like players who he didn't win anything. He's very good, but yeah, just never won anything. We need some players who go in the bottom, but there's not really many. There's probably like one or two players I could put in the bottom tier. John Terry deserves to go on at least Legends, but I don't think he probably deserves to go on top tier. Let me know what you guys think. I want to see your guys' opinions as well. I think, John Terry, chuck him in Legends. Frank Lampard. Now, this is when it gets fucking difficult, guys. Not going to lie. Because we do have to think about the top three relatively soon. Definitely goes in Legends, Frank Lampard. Who is that? Who is that? Guys, I don't actually know who that is. Chat. Maybe I need to zoom in a little bit. Who is that guy? It's not Ian Wright, is it? It's definitely not Ian Wright. He played at Arsenal. I don't even know who this guy is. He can't be that good. Surely. Then we've got David Beckham, I think. Guys, I really am struggling to see this. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. I know you guys were saying that you can't see it. So hopefully you can see that. I think you guys can. Just. That's David Beckham. I'm looking close. Yeah, David Beckham is a Premier League legend for sure. But who's this guy? The bicycle kick. I don't know who he is. Eric Cantona. Fucking again, another amazing player. Another amazing player. This is when it gets. This is gonna get really hard. Like there are a lot of players in here. I don't know who some of these guys are. Is that fucking Aaron Lennon? I listen. Aaron Lennon, Raheem Sterling, he's shit. Coutinho was a baller. Oh, guys, there are some ones in here who it's like, yeah. Van Dijk goes into greats. I don't know if I'd quite chuck him in legends, but goes into greats for sure. I don't know who this guy is right here. I really don't know. If you're going off how many trophies they got and need a top 3, it's going to be hard. Yeah. I know. Honestly, I'm going to say it right now. I think, without a doubt, right? Without a doubt, Thierry Henry goes in the top 3. I think he is one of the best players to grace the Premier League, right? You can't hate on that. Then I think I'm also going to chuck Wayne Rooney in there. Chuck Wayne Rooney in the top 3. I think he deserves to go in there. For now, might change, right? Gary Lineker, I think. Probably. I don't know if Gary Lineker goes in balls or the greats. I'm going to need your help. Bro, you can't deny what Henry did, man. You can't deny what Henry did. I think Bergkamp deserves to go in Legends, and Henry deserves to go in. Like I know, like we go off points, right? Man City's dominated, but if we go off like genuine, like, bro, didn't lose a game all Premier League season. Come on, bro. Robbie Fowler. Okay. Robbie Fowler's not the guy who shit himself, is he? That was Gary Lineker. So because of that, he can go in greats. Roy Keane, is he a Premier League legend? I don't know. Paul Scholes definitely is a Premier League legend. He can go in there. Petr Cech goes into one of the greats for sure. Vieira probably deserves to go into legends as well. If I got Bergkamp in there. The list is fucked. Chat all the shit you want, guys. This is what I mean. It's a discussion. And I mean, I wasn't around for half of these guys, man. Like, all these guys, most of these guys played when I was like fucking 2 years old. I wasn't watching football at 2 years old. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out who this Donny is. So, if you guys can help me out with this guy on the far left is, and let me know. I'm going to chuck him in need more time for now. Yeah. We'll chuck him in there. Roy Keane, probably. Roy Keane's one of the greats. For sure. Steven Gerrard, I mean, bare minimum top of legends. But probably... fuck. That's going to piss off... It's going to piss off a lot of people if I put off... Yeah, I think Ronaldo deserves to go in top 3. Oh, my mate just messaged me. He said it's Andy Cole. Big shout out. Big shout out Andy Cole. Okay, well, Andy Cole, I mean, was a baller. I think. I don't actually know. Is that Dwight York? No, it's Andy Cole, apparently. Eric Cantona, I'll chuck him in there. Ryan Giggs, I'll chuck him in legends. Guys, this list is so wrong. I know this list is so wrong, but can I like at least get a little bit of fucking constructive feedback here, because we can move it around, okay? Thierry Henry, Wayne Rooney, and Ronaldo. Steven Gerrard and Lampard right behind them. Then John Terry, then Alan Shearer, then Salah, Beckham, Vieira, Aguero, Giggs, Scholes, Bergkamp, Hazard. Okay, guys, I kind of rate this list, guys. I'm not going to lie. If I put Gerrard or Lampard and not both of them in top 3, it's going to fucking piss people off. I know it. It is quite hard to say, I'm not going to lie. De Bruyne deserves to go up. I can get it, but I don't know. Like, I mean, I know he was very good for a number of years, and I guess I guess De Bruyne picks himself in the Legends list. If we wait another 10 years, we'll talk about De Bruyne. So De Bruyne definitely deserves to go on Legends. Come to think of it, 4 titles in a row with Man City. Only been done once before. Like, come on. And Cantona deserves to be a legend. That's fair enough. Hazard, I feel like, is kind of unfairly picked as one of the greats and probably not and not a legend, but could go close. Top 3 goes hard. I'll take that. If we were to go off order, probably move these 2. I think that's kind of fair, chat. I think that's kind of fair. Are we happy? Keane could go up 1. Yeah. Yeah, you probably got to put Keane and Vieira on a similar pedestal, to be honest. So, yeah. Back that. Probably leave... I still don't know who this guy in the Spurs jersey is. So I assume he's not that good. I mean, anybody with a Spurs shirt on, they can't be above ballers. I mean, I put Kane and Son there. Like, I don't think they can go any good. That list is good. I actually think people seem actually quite happy with this. So I think this is quite fair. We'll probably leave this beige. We'll leave this as is beige. Yeah, I think that's a fair list. And if the top 3 is happy, okay, let me zoom in. Okay, let me zoom in for you guys since you can't fucking see, guys. Okay. Top 3: Thierry Henry, Cristiano Ronaldo, Wayne Rooney. Then I've tried, I guess, to sort of rank these in like what would be next. Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, John Terry, Alan Shearer, Mo Salah, Vieira, Beckham, Aguero, Giggs, Scholes, De Bruyne, Bergkamp, Cantona, Keane. I think that's fair. Jermaine Defoe. Alex, how you going, man? Nice to hear from you, bro. Jermaine Defoe. I didn't realise he played at Spurs. When I think of Jermaine Defoe, I think of Sunderland. But anyway. Probably doesn't deserve to be, like, super up there, Jermaine Defoe. If you look at the other players, I mean, they're right here. I mean, it's sort of hard. Why am I getting so many ads? Then Eden Hazard. Could have him either way. Drogba, we spoke about him. Bit of a legend, but Premier League-wise, maybe not as much. Defoe should be ballers, unfortunately. Alright, fine. I think it would be kind of funny if we had just Raheem Sterling and needs more time. Because he's been in the Premier like his whole fucking career. But he just is mid, right? One of the most overhyped players of all time. Just kind of is. Hazard, Drogba, Ferdinand, Van Dijk. Vardy has to go on one of the greats, what he did. Alisson, Peter Schmeichel, Michael Owen. Might piss a couple people off. A couple people actually probably want him a little bit lower. Petr Cech has to go in there. Robbie Fowler. Haaland, pick himself if he has a few more seasons in the Prem, which it looks like he will. Kane never won anything, so can't quite put him as one of the greats. Sadio Mane, probably just, yeah, again, very good, but never really did anything to like define himself as one of the greats. Salah dominated, let's be honest. David Silva, Heung-min Son, Philippe Coutinho on his day, beast. Andy Cole, Jermaine Defoe, that is Jermaine Defoe, but it's hard to see because it is quite cut off, you know. And Raheem Sterling. Kane is one of the greats. Is he though? I mean, he's probably the one in there that I could pick in the greats, right? Never won anything though. Never won anything. Listen, I'd put Kane in the greats. I wouldn't put Son in the greats. I definitely wouldn't put Son in the greats because then you can definitely justify putting some of these other guys in the greats. Let me zoom out. That's the list. Let me need to zoom out a little bit more. You guys won't be able to see this unless if you have eagle eyes. Maybe Haaland needs more time. Oh, bro. Yeah. The bottom one is a bit unfair. You can't literally pick like a bunch of ballers and then say need more time. All these guys are Premier League proven besides Raheem Sterling. I mean, that one's just laughable. Not gonna lie. Kind of happy with this list, guys. Not gonna lie. I'm kind of happy with this list. I think we can roll with that. We can roll with that for sure. Yeah. I think that's good. Feel free Yeah, take a screenshot or do this yourself, guys, and then send me your version. I'd love to see it on Instagram. I've got my Instagram in the description, so feel free, send it in there. Streets Never Forget play. We'll try and find that. Then, guys, I'm not going to lie, I'm probably going to stop streaming because I still haven't eaten dinner. It's 10 past 11 at night, so probably have a look at that. I do intend on doing, like, longer streams, but in the meantime, they're just going to be a little bit shorter. Streets Won't Forget. Okay. Oh, fuck me, guys. Okay. Some of these guys I genuinely probably won't know. But this will be the last one we do, so let's make the most of it. Okay. Who have we got? A Delta Wrapped. Okay. Okay, well, Delta Wrapped has it. Guys, I don't even know who some of these guys are. So it tells me that they are Streets Will Forget player. Guys, I can't do this list if I don't know who half these players... I mean, I know who the majority of these players are. Not gonna lie. Okay, well, fine. I mean, I'm gonna do it based off what I know. And whoever this Donnie is, I don't even know who he is. I think that's Nazari. Nazari definitely had decent techers. I'll give him that. Delta Wrapped Delta Wrapped goes in the top tier for me. A Delta Wrapped is a Streets Won't Forget baller. That QPR team, yeah. I can't remember who the manager was. I know he was like that proper sort of fucking Brexit manager, but yeah, he was a baller. I don't know who this guy... I don't know who these guys are. Daniel Sturridge. I mean, we all know who Daniel Sturridge is, so he can go on decent techers. I'm going to speed run this. Don't know who this guy is. Oh, Shavin was a baller. Ogbonlahor was also a baller, let's be honest. Zoom out a little bit more, guys, I'm sorry. Gareth Bale, also a baller. Is that Clint Dempsey? Not that deep, for me personally. Guys, I can't see from the photo. I couldn't see. It's a bad photo. It's Tim Cahill, I know. Well, Tim Cahill can definitely go into decent techers. It's a bad photo of Tim Cahill, bro. It is a bad photo. You're not even looking at the camera. So, it's a little bit embarrassing, but also kind of justified. Hassan Ben Arfa, decent techers, I reckon. Jamie Vardy, chuck him in big baller. He's not really like a... Streets will never forget Jamie Vardy. He's just played in the Premier League, so yeah. Bale has to be on top. Yeah, I'll chuck Bale on top. Fuck, is that Michu? I was gonna say not that deep. Don't know who that guy is, don't hate me. This is the guy with a massive throw-in, right? So I'm gonna chuck him in big ball. I forget his fucking name though. A bit before my time. Ogbonlahor down. Yeah, Ogbonlahor, yeah, in terms of like actual ability, then yeah, but he's a Streets Won't Forget player. Is that Mitrovic? Not that deep, I'll be honest. Riyad Mahrez definitely goes in Streets Won't Forget. Timu Puki, decent techers. Dimitri Payet, I hate to fucking admit it, but Streets Won't Forget. Wilfred Zaha, decent techers. Yannick Bolasie. Could go in either, but I'm going to leave it like that. Dempa Ba played for us, lad. A bit before my time, Alfie, so don't hate on me, man. I only started supporting West Ham in 2016, 17. That's the list. Guys, I think I'm going to end the stream here. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. We'll definitely do some more of these, potentially. Considering a lot of you guys actually came by and tuned in, I do appreciate that. So, yeah, we'll hopefully do more of these. Alfie, I know you've enjoyed it, man. I didn't want to end it too early, but I fucking need to eat, guys. I need to eat. But no, I really appreciate it. Like the viewers, have been getting better and better, so I appreciate all you guys for coming in and sacrificing some time out of your day and your night. It really means like a lot to me, at the bottom of my heart, because yeah, like we started off streaming like a few streams ago, we're averaging like 5 viewers, and now we're averaging like close to 10. So I mean, if you think about that, that's like double, right? And I'm not even streaming like really relevant stuff. This is just a bit of a chat. Eat on stream. I still haven't cooked either, Alfie. That's why I moved the camera to my kitchen. Then there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna go have a hot shower and get some rest. But thank you guys. I go live on TikTok. Yeah, go and support Alfie. Alfie, I don't mind if you leave your links or whatever. I don't know if my streamer will allow it, but yeah, feel free, bro. Like, I trust you, man. Yeah, thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Probably be back streaming later in the week. I don't want to like say anything, but like maybe Friday. If it's not Friday, then it would have to be next week. We've got a very, very busy week. But Friday, if you guys are free Friday night, if you're in Sydney, or Friday day in the UK, we might go live then. And it would be with somebody else as well, potentially. So look forward to that, guys. In the meantime, love you guys. Take care. Have a lovely rest of your day. See you all soon. Peace.